in Herbalife?
Yep. So 5 years ago, my wife and stepdaughter Skylar started Bear Nutrition in White Bear Lake. We have been doing the business for 5 years. We've expanded a lot. So 5 years ago, Leanna and my stepdaughter Skylar started Bear Nutrition, and since then we've added four new clubs under us in our organization, and we are looking to hopefully expand here in the near future.
Awesome. Tell us a little bit about your background, personal background.
Yep, I have been in corporate America for the last 10 years since I've left the military. Recently, I was part of a reduction in force at my company, so I've been known as a skeptical husband or skeptical spouse, but I think I was more of a supportive husband who wasn't working the business. And now, since being laid off, unfortunately, I am now focusing on working the business.
Awesome. And Herbalife has probably helped you here. I mean, kind of less of a burden losing your job since you had Herbalife. So tell us how much income you guys had last month.
In all the ways that we earn income in the Herbalife business, last month we did $5,134. So
Yay.
It has definitely lessened the burden of being let go from corporate America.
Awesome. And thank you for your service too, by the way.
Thank you.
So tell us what you've been focused on these last few weeks since, since focusing on your Herbalife business.
Yep, so in the last 3 to 4 weeks, we've been doing a lot of couponing around the White Bear Lake area. Since we've done that, we've noticed a increase in people coming in through the door. We've had 78 coupons turned in already. 26 of those have returned for one or more visits, and of those 26, 12 have actually come in 3 or more times.
Okay, wow, that's awesome. And I love that you know your numbers. And so tell me how you focused on, what industries or what strategy did you use in flyering your couponing?
Yep, so the 4 areas that we focused on were schools, daycares, medical centers, and banks. And I think what I wanted to do with the couponing is I wanted to bring some structure to it. I think that it can be overwhelming for people. They don't know where to go. They don't know some high value places to drop some coupons off at. And so this was a more structured approach. I picked these 4 because I feel like they have a break room or many employees in this location that they can just grab and go a coupon. And so and I think that it's a good starting spot too. I don't think this is all encompassing. I think these areas, how do I say it? I think that these, they're high value areas because these people will grab that ticket and go.
Okay.
And come in.
Yeah, awesome. And then did you do schools for a week, or did you, and daycares for a week? Was it like a concentrated effort at one time, or did you do school, daycare, or did you rotate between them? Or?
Yeah, so it kind of depends on the day, and we can talk more about appreciation days and things like that, but I think the most important thing to take away is that it was a structured list.
Mm-hmm.
I based the order of that list based on the location, so that my whole goal is to have some type of circle to do, or it was effective in time management and where I stopped.
Okay.
So
you just Google schools or Google?
Yep, I would go to Google Maps and I would look at each location. So if it made sense in the order of what I was doing, that's how the list would be laid out.
Okay, awesome. So how did you get started? When we spoke a couple weeks ago, you were like, okay, how can I add value to our business? What should I be focused on? So what did you do as you got started with this initiative besides Googling and finding the lists?
Well, I think just conversations with my wife, Leanna. We hadn't done couponing, I think, as much as we could have been recently. So I thought we were due, and I thought that was an easy place for me to kind of start getting involved, and it has definitely added the confidence. As you do it, you gain confidence.
Right.
But I think it was something that hadn't been done recently. That I think and it reminds our customers and reminds people in our area that we are here.
You're there, right?
For you to stop in.
Awesome. So what did you say, or what did you do when you dropped them off?
So one important thing, I'm glad you asked that question, is you want to be brief. So a lot of times it's 1 to 2 minutes and you want to be out. What I would say when I walked in is, hi, my name is Josh. I'm doing business outreach today. I have some coupons and menus for our nutrition club. We'd love for you to stop in. If you could take these and put them in a break room, people can grab and go. So, and that's it. And then once you're done, you head out, and then you go to the next place.
Now I have a question. Some like schools and daycares, sometimes they're secure buildings.
Yes.
How did you handle? Did you call ahead or did you just hit the little buzzer?
So hit the buzzer,
Okay.
definitely. And standing at the door, someone will come to you and open up the door. That's when you give a little bit of the speech,
Okay.
and then you go.
They go put them in the break room. Okay, awesome, great. And so what do you have? So when people leave this call tonight and then they're going to go back and do it on their own, do you have any tips or tricks that or suggestions that you would give them as they duplicate this in their business?
Yep. So one, of course, you want your material ready. So you want your coupons, and I would recommend the coupon should have a picture of a shake and tea on it. I think that it's just a visual representation of what you're selling. They know exactly what they're getting with that coupon. Have your menus ready, and then the second one is you will then make your list of the locations you want to go. Again, it could be the night before, the morning of. Make that list and then map out your route beforehand. And what's nice about that is that if you have your 15, 20, 25 locations, you know when you're done. So you go through your list, you complete it, you can even have as many coupons as you need, you can have as many menus as you need, and then what I like is I get that sense of accomplishment that the box is empty, that I carry these in by the time I'm done.
Yeah. Do you know how many invites you got out during those 3 to 4 weeks?
We were, it was over 800.
Okay, great.
I don't know the exact number,
Yeah.
but it was over 800. So with the numbers that I read had before, we are looking at roughly 10 to 11%, which of all the trainings I've ever done, they say 10 to 11% is good.
Yeah,
And so,
that's great.
And I'm fully expecting more coupons to come in, even in the days ahead.
Okay, awesome. That's great. So what's your goal now here in the next 90 days?
Yep, so we are definitely committed to Extravaganza coming up, and we will be there with our team.
Yay!
So we're definitely looking forward to that. Our next cut is Get 2.5. So we'll continue with the couponing, and I've just been kind of reaching out to our team as well, kind of being kind of a little more face forward with them and having conversations. And so I don't know if I have the specifics yet, but the goal is Get 2.5, and we're getting close to that first cut.